What's up, everybody? It's me. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Get Feathered. It is time for a Capricorn deep dive. That's right. It's still Capricorn season. Happy birthday to my Capricorns. It is time for a deep dive, Capricorns, and I will be continuing around the Zodiac doing deep dives for the next week or two. So stay tuned for your Zodiac sign. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you would like to find out about my products, services, my merchandise, click the title under this video and go check it out. If you're here during the live, y'all know what to do. Thumbs up. Click that live chat button down below. It is podcast number 122. Let's do this thing. Just remember, it doesn't matter where Capricorn's at in your chart or if you're cross-watching for Capricorn. What matters is whether or not you resonate. And you may or may not resonate, and that's okay. It's okay. Don't get upset. It's all right. I do love y'all, and I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your new year. What streaming is? What is that? I just got slow motion. Is it starting off slow? Is it a slow relationship? Let's find out. What are we dealing with here? Energy is already moving, flow, but it's slow motion, Capricorn. So let's see what you're dealing with. Is it a slow situation? What's going on? Slow situation, slow motion, slow situation. Slowly going, slow going. Soulmate. I like that. Okay, we got soulmate energy here off the bat. Twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past lives. So apparently this is a soulmate, and you may have lived many past lives together. You may feel like this is just going absolutely slow or nothing is happening. Ghosted. Were you ghosted by a soulmate? Great. Disappear, silence, ignored, rejected. So what happened? Were you rejected by a soulmate? Damn. Unexpectedly. So this motherfucker gonna ghost you. Gonna reject you. It's okay. It's alright. Let's just keep calm about it. So apparently you dealt with some sort of you wouldn't be here unless something is going on in your relationships, to be honest with you. You wouldn't have found Feather unless you're having issues with relationships. Okay, hey, I'm Feather. Hey, everybody in the shadows, like, share, subscribe. Come over here and say hi to me. Just click that button down below that says, hey, let's talk to Feather. That live chat button. I really just got cold just then. Give me just a second. I really just got cold, like freezing. So this person may have done you dirty. Like, they may have done you wrong, done you dirty, done you really wrong, done you really dirty. Okay. All right. Let's see. You don't find me unless you're having problems. Slow. It was slow going anyway. I feel I'm channeling this. It wasn't progressing. It wasn't going anywhere. It was slow going. There was challenges here. Ugh. It doesn't mean you're not emotional about it. So let's see what's happening here. Let's talk about it. If it's resonating, let me know. Like it, share it, subscribe. Come over here and say hi. Let's see. Capricorn. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, damn. How many people was in this? So you're dating this person. You're having a great time with this person. And then you find out that then you're not. So this is the most bizarre. Give me just a sec. It's like you're talking to this person. Things are going well. You're dating this person. And then poof, they're gone. They're gone. They weren't cooperating anyway. So you're dating this person, having fun, enjoying your time with this person. There was very little communication, and it looks like what you're saying is there was very little communication, but they weren't cooperating. You know, when it came time to actually, I told you it wasn't going anywhere. It was stagnant. So yes, you're right. It is a soulmate. But these soulmates like this typically are there to help teach us a lesson. There to help us teach us a lesson in self-worth, self-love, something like that, self-respect. What I'm getting is when it was fun, it was fun. You had fun with this person when things were good. But when things got tough or things needed to be done, this person wasn't around, or, they avoided you. So it's like when it came to teamwork and actually building the connection, they ghosted you, or they're nowhere to be found, or they're busy. I got Sagittarius on this now, but I also have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So here you are investing in this. You're balancing with this person. You're investing with this person. And it looks like it's not going any damn where. Like you're just friends. It's just basic balance. I got a very dark energy just came through my vision, and I didn't like it. I don't know if this person is like really dark skinned, or if there's a shadiness about them, or they have something that I didn't like the energy. It just peeked in and peeked right like a shadow. So they have something about them. Maybe you don't know everything about this person. You may know that this person keeps a lot of secrets, or they have some secrets that they keep, or a torrid past or something. I got just a shadow popped in, and I don't like shadow people. I don't like the shadows when they pop in like that. So this is over because, I mean, you could have rejected this person, ghosted this person, or they did it to you. It's a general reading. Play it for how it resonates, but it was absolutely stagnant. It just stayed at a specific balance. And like I said, most important part here for me is that when things were good and fun, things were good and fun. But when it come time to relationship shit, like getting serious about building the relationship, they were like, what? Huh? They were playing on their fucking phone, turning their back to you. They were occupied elsewhere. And I really get that they were playing on their phone all the time. Who's that for? Constantly. Like, instead of building a relationship, they're on their phone. I don't deal with that. If I am spending my time with you, you better be making sure that you're spending time with me. Is that rude? No, it's called respect. That's disrespectful. Time is precious. You don't get it back. This person wasted your fucking time, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. This person was cold and distant. They were shut off. They weren't spiritually connected. There wasn't a spiritual connection there at all. There wasn't a soulful spiritual connection. This was a teaching soulmate. So here it is. I got Aries, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini now. This is a wound that you can't unsee. So there is a wound here. You've been wounded by this person, and I believe it's because this person refused to. They just wanted to play, and they just want to have fun. They weren't serious about building with you. This person was cold and detached. Okay, like completely detached. Like I said, when you were having fun, or when it came time for fun stuff, yeah, maybe. But when it came time to actually getting serious and cooperating, there was no cooperation. And there's clearly a wound here. I see a wound here from this, because sometimes we just need to be aware that you are wounded, or you were wounded thank you, by this person. So that wound could keep you from moving forward in a new connection. It could keep you from feeling, I mean, it could cause you to have baggage moving forward in new relationships. It could cause you to be hesitant in new relationships. Ask me how I knew. I'm fixing a croon for you. I like got crooner energy. Ask me how I knew. My true, don't listen. Don't. I may not have the tune or the tone, but I don't even know who sings the song. But it's the words. Ask me how I knew my true love was true. I don't know. What is that song? Ask me how I knew my true love was true. Who sings the song, Ask Me How I Knew My True Love Was True?
The song Ask Me How I Knew My True Love Was True is most famously sung by the Platters.
Give me the lyrics for that song. AI, people, AI.
The lyrics to Ask Me How I Knew My True Love.
Okay. So, oops. Check out the lyrics for that song. Ask me how I knew my true love was true by the Platters, apparently. Ask me how I knew, which sounds about right. The Platters. It's kind of an oldie. It's an older song, quite old, a lot old. But there is definitely a wound here that can keep you from moving forward. It can cause you to be very cautious moving forward in new relationships. It can hold you back from new relationships. Just be aware that there is a wounding here that happened. This was a teaching soulmate, and we're about to learn what went on here, or what's going on here. This is a teaching soulmate. There has clearly been rejection, unexpected ghosting. Like, this person hurt you unexpectedly. It really wasn't unexpected, though. It's not. Just really don't be surprised by this, because it looks like you were dating this person for a couple weeks, couple months, couple years, and it just wasn't going anywhere. I mean, this would have taken quite a while. So if you were dating this person for a couple years, and this was all, it just stayed stagnant, and this person stayed detached, and again, they stayed on their phone all the time. They were always busy on their phone, or doing something, talking to somebody else, busy on their phone. Yeah, there was yeah. So I get gaslighting. I get manipulation. Look, this person wasn't your person. This was a lesson, okay? This unfortunately was a lesson. This person was not interested in a long-term connection. They weren't investing in a long-term connection with you. And there's nothing necessarily, doesn't necessarily mean that they're narcissist or they're evil, but I did feel a shadow energy pop in. So I don't want to really deal with the shadow energy, because that's what makes me feel cold. They have a dark side to them. There's something that maybe they just don't talk a lot. Maybe they just don't like talking. They're very smart. They're very intelligent. They're very smart, but it's like, how would you know if they're never talking to you? If they don't ever say anything to you, or they're always busy with somebody else, or got their back to you while they're playing on their phone or some shit. I don't know. I don't think that this person is evil or narcissistic per se. I feel like this person is just, they were here to teach you a lesson of self-worth, okay? This person apparently didn't see your worth, didn't want to know your worth, and if they did see your worth, they weren't trying to progress this to move forward, cuz for the most part what I get is that they weren't interested in commitment. They weren't investing it anyway. Okay? Whatever they did to keep you around, they did to keep you around. But I don't see that this person was investing, and that would have been, again, a bare minimum. When it came to building the relationship, they were fucking busy. They were back to you. Yeah. So this ended unexpectedly. They either disappeared, went silent, ignored you, ghosted you, or rejected you. This ended immediately in a shocking way. Okay? I'm just wondering what this message is for. It was a soulmate. There was a lesson to learn here with this soulmate, okay? Major lesson to learn with this soulmate. Okay? And I believe it was about courage and bravery, okay? So when I think about this, I'm asking what kind of soulmate this was. This was a teaching soulmate. I was correct when I assumed that. Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Libra on the bottom of the deck too. So when you are treated unfairly, when you are treated in a very dirty manner, in a dirty way, if you're treated unfairly or unkind, you have to be willing to take control of situations, okay? So when I say this wounded you, it did. There's a wound here. And being aware of this is very important, because when we deal with somebody, although you look like you're in the process of letting it go, or you have just recently let it go, or this ended, I mean, it may be ending very soon or in a shocking way. Or it already has. Now, I don't want you to panic or freak out. It's either your story or it's not. And the thing is, and I've got Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn. Being aware of the wound is a good thing, because it can help you release any fears or doubts and limiting beliefs that can create insecurities or be the baggage moving forward that will keep you from releasing yourself from this, from releasing this person, place, this thing. That baggage is what creates your fears, and those insecurities creates the fears, which keeps you held back, which makes you worry and wonder and concern about what, am I going to be loved? Do I need to be loved? Will anybody love me? Will anybody, want to be with me? Don't gaslight yourself. Don't negatively affect your manifestations because this didn't show up the right way, or this person didn't show up the right way. It was still a manifestation. Thank you, universe, for the person in my life. Thank you for the lessons. I'm going to take them as best I can and use them to the best of my ability moving forward. Not allowing this to hold me back. Let's be aware of the wounding, okay? It hurt. It fucking hurt. Be honest with yourself. But this lesson has a lot to do with challenges. When you are faced with adversities, or you're faced with injustices, what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to sit there and let it and take it? Or are you going to actually learn from it? This was a karmic lesson. I hope that you're learning the lesson. I hope that you're getting it. Some of you are at a crossroads right now. Others of you have already figured it out. Congratulations. Okay. So Capricorn, what I'm seeing is, and you could have been dealing with Libra, a Sag, another Capricorn. You could have been dealing with anybody. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that, Earth. I appreciate that. Dark skinned shouldn't be associated as bad. No, it shouldn't be, and nor did I mean it to be. So, you know, I am assuming you're referring to the shadow that I saw. Mm-hmm. And no, I didn't mean dark skin to be bad. I said, I see something dark. Listen to the comment again. Don't twist my words. Because once I figured out what it was a shadow. There was a darker side to this person. Of course, they could have dark skin. You could have dark skin. Anybody can have dark skin. There was a darkness there. There was a shadow there. And that could also be the darkness here. There's some sort of darkness, and it could be that they just have a dark past or have some secrets that they just don't want to reveal. Could have simply been that magician in reverse, that this person didn't really want to reveal that they didn't want a connection, or they didn't want to support a connection. It doesn't have to be like all crazy darkness, but you know your situation. This was more of a life lesson to get you to understand when it's kind of like know when to say no, know when to close the door. These chapters aren't always meant to stay open forever. Some people are meant to be in our lives. Some soulmates are only supposed to be here to teach us a big lesson. Did you get the lesson? And a lot of times it means we've got to take action. We've got to be proactive. Okay. We've got to take action when it's necessary. So we get to know somebody. We understand that it's not working out. How long are you going to stick with that? How many years are you going to stay with it if it's not working out, if it's not growing? Let's learn to take action earlier, sooner. So if we are feeling like we are being played or we're being treated unfairly, it's up to you on whether or not you stay in a situation like that. That's your choice, 100%. But it's kind of like the lesson here is, are you willing to let go of things that aren't working out? Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. In order to see what else the universe has for you, in order to have better days, it was a part of your destiny. It's a part of your lesson. Okay, cool. Did you get the lesson? Some of you are at that crossroads right now where you're trying to figure out what to do. It's up to you on whether or not you're learning this lesson. This may have recent, fresh ending here. So learning that lesson takes time. Being aware of what's happening takes time. Becoming aware of what happened takes time. Maybe sometimes we're not ready to jump right into the next thing, and you really shouldn't. If you have this wound, don't just go jumping into the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Sit there for a little bit and really reflect on what happened in the connection, why you did some of the things you did, why you behaved the way you did, why you stayed way too long, whatever it was. And reflect on it so that you can learn this lesson, so you can learn these lessons and then implement those things that you learned in future relationships. You don't want to take the baggage with you. You don't want to take this wound with you, okay? Because you'll just keep manifesting more of the same. And if you sit here and you become aware of it and you decide that, okay, I understand the lesson. I understand what this meant for me, what was here for me. Thank you, universe, for the lesson. Thank you, person, for the lesson. I'm a stronger person now because of it. Sometimes we don't want to be challenged in relationships. Sometimes we don't want to be taken advantage of. And sometimes we end up in those situations where we're being used or manipulated. Sometimes we stay in third party situations and we know it. But the lesson in those moments is, do you respect yourself enough to challenge what's happening? You don't have to be rude or disrespectful, but do you have the courage and the bravery, the brevity to stand up and challenge somebody and say, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm out the door. I refuse to accept being treated like this. A lot of times we don't. We're too scared, we're too wounded, or we try. We want to hang on and we want to chase and we want to hold on to that one thing. Like there's no other person in the world. There's billions of people on the planet. Please step outside your front door. I'm sure you'll see somebody. So this was a destined lesson, basically. Any further messages? Any further messages? Any more spirit advice? Apparently, a lot of you are not ready to move forward just yet. A lot of you are not ready just yet to move forward. I do want to take a look at real quick after these messages. Okay, Six of Cups, soulmate. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of you were wanting to know this person will show back up. They will break silence and they will return and they will want to be friends or they will want to rebuild. So some of them, I got Pisces energy. A lot of them look like they're going to come back, like they're going to return. It is a soulmate. It is a soul bond. However, this could be months or years from now. All right. I want you to know this could be months to years from now when this person shows back up. They're going to be silent for quite a long time before they show back up. But when they do, just know they're going to maybe show back up to rebuild with you or to rebuild a friendship with you. And it looks like nothing but drama. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Okay. I don't see this as a healthy love connection. I don't see this being anything worth your time or investment. Again, there's that shadow shit. There's that shadow, that shade, that darkness. Whatever color their skin may be, there's a darkness about them. And I don't know what that darkness or shade is, but I'm damn sure going to find out because that's what I was going to do when I started pulling the cards. I said I want to find out about that shade, that color, that darkness, that shadow. There's the moon. There's the shadow. I got a couple different cards. Okay. So it looks like there's possibly somebody else that they're hiding. There's the moon again. There's things that you don't know about this person. There's the moon again in the upright. There's something shady about this person. And first of all, I'm pulling it. Okay. So it could be deep fears. It could be illusions. It could be things unknown about this person. It could be lies and deception. It looks like there's a possibility that this person is hiding someone else secretly, talking to somebody else or hiding someone else, a third party. You may have found out about it. I don't know. This could be fetishes, weird. This is any number of things. This is something I don't want to go into anymore because it's going to be different for each one of you. But again, it's creating distance. It's creating distance between you and this person. this shade or this shadow. Again, it could be their disrespect for women or disrespect for men. They could have a hatred. They could have a hatred for people. They could hate you. They could hate people. There's a hatred there or a venom there. There's another person there for some of you. There's something there that's creating the distance between you and them. So if you have been ghosted and there was an ending, it does hurt, but allow this space to exist, because if you are a healed individual and you're doing your healing, so be it. And this person, again, there's a darkness, there's a shade, there's a shadow, there's something there. Could just be a lot of things that I don't want to know about, things you don't want to know about. There's something there. And that it could just be deception. It could be fears of the unknown. It could be deception. It could be a lot of lies and deceit. I'm not going into it, but they will return. Okay. And it looks like there's going to be a major argument, possibly popping off, possibly a lot of drama. And it looks like a very disappointing, painful argument, disagreement, or situation happening when they do return. And again, they can return weeks to months to years. I'm getting months to years. Of course, it could be days, but I'm getting months to years. So I'm going to suggest that you do your healing and that you really focus on this lesson. This was a destined soulmate to teach you a lesson. What lesson? How did you get hurt by this person? What wounds do you carry from this person? And really reflect on it before you decide to move forward in anything else, because I don't want you to get trapped in. First of all, I don't want you to attract this person back. Second of all, I don't want you to keep attracting people that will keep deceiving you, keep lying to you, keep you in this energy, keep putting you in this energy, and keep wounding you. So let's address the wound, shall we? And again, that shadow or that shade or that darkness, I mean, maybe it just could be, I don't know, they have a shady past, or I don't know, something. But I don't like it. Whatever it is, it didn't feel comfortable for me. This does not look like a healthy situation. And whomever you are, you wouldn't have found me unless you're having issues in relationships. So I hope that this helped in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to pull a couple spirit advice cards for you. Give me just a sec. Okay. Anything you need to know? Surrender to the divine. Full moon. So right now is a perfect time. It's the Cancer full moon. Any full moon is a great time. Any day, any time. But it says surrender to the divine full moon energy. Okay. So let release this with the full moon. Right now is a great time to release this with the full moon. It is your birth season. It is your solar return. And right now we have a full moon at the time of this reading. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Okay. So it's time for change. It's time to stop hiding behind your fears and really address what this meant. And I'm not saying that you're not hurt by this. There's apparently a wound that has been created, and I don't want that to be baggage that goes with you moving forward. So stop, address the wound, heal the wound before you decide to move forward into something new. Okay? Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. I hope it helped. Please like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. If you would like to check out my products and services and my sales, please click the title under the video. Until next time, please leave me your awesome comments. Let me know if this did resonate. And don't forget, surrender. It is time for change. It is time for change. Are you ready for change? What change needs to happen for you to finally heal, accept, heal, and move on? Okay? I'm not here for everybody. But the people that need the messages, I hope, get the messages. So, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, namaste.